The method is a very close collaboration with our marketing group. The marketing group has gone out, done a very good job in establishing marketing level requirements, working with us to turn those into design requirements. We've been very, it's been a transition for this company to go from a development to a really requirements-driven development methodology, and we've done an excellent job. And the OASIS, as you can see, is a result of that. We've used a very stringent systems engineering approach to this product, but based on requirements that are coming from the market and from the marketing group. We try to build as much flexibility into the product so we can adjust. The market wants a lot of things. Everybody wants something slightly different in these products. So we try to build flexibility into the design, so the collaboration between us and marketing to say what's good enough and what features, functions do we need is a very important activity. We carry that all the way through to manufacturing. We work with our ops team very closely to make sure that the design is producible. A lot of times an engineering group will come up with a design that's great, but you can't build it. We build a design that is not only meets the customer needs, but it's repairable, it's buildable at the bottom line. The collaborative approach that we've worked on here has been very effective. We have integrated product team mentality, and everybody works together to get that done. The company has got a long history of air data. Translation of air data from the aneroid environment to the digital environment is really just a technology change. It hasn't been a big delta for us, and it's a matter of growing those technologies, those technical capabilities, expanding our team in the software area, in the digital design area, to take advantage of these advancing technologies. And we've been very fortunate in having an extremely good professional group come together from an engineering development team and producing an excellent product. So, we start at the beginning with excellent requirements. We designed for the Part 27 helicopter from the outset for the Part 27 helicopter environment, so we have built it to the highest levels of the DO-160 and DO-178 testing. We're designing it as a level A device, even though we're certifying as a level B. So we've gone to the highest levels of certification. We developed a two-phase test program where we develop it, we test it in a preliminary against a full range of full development testing, and then we'll redesign and completely retest to that redesigned product. So a two-phase development activity is a sure way of making sure you work all the bugs out of the end product. So a stringent front-end requirements process followed by a very well-defined test program that goes in two phases, a preliminary test activity followed by a formal test phase, nets us a product that's going to get that pilot back home. We use a close collaboration with our DERs, the designated engineering representatives through the FAA. They become part of our process at the very front end of the activity. We have some very, very good associations with a number of DERs against a number of the FAA offices. So their participation at the very beginning helps us stay on track for the certification activity. We also have quite a bit of organic experience in certification through level A. So we use our internal skills, experience on certification and tie closely to the FAA's representatives at the regional offices, ending up with a product that has gone through certification very smoothly so far. So. A pilot needs to be confident that the equipment that he's looking at is in fact giving him the right information. The ability to correlate the constant cross-checking of information across the cockpit, consistency and reliability. I want to be able to trust what I'm seeing in front of me. The system has to have that reliability built into it from the outset. We've worked very hard to make sure that this instrument, through both static testing, requirements evaluation, communication with outside customers, and through upcoming flight testing, will in fact meet all of those customers' needs and give that pilot that sense of confidence that in fact when he's using that instrument, it's giving him the right information.
Aero-TV is brought to you by Since the early days of powered flight, pilots have struggled with landing in crosswinds. In fact, crosswinds and wind gusts cause more landing accidents than fog, thunderstorms, and icing combined. That's where the Redbird X-Wind SE comes in. By placing pilots in gusty crosswind conditions for extended periods of time, the X-Wind SE gives instructors all the time they need to teach the pilot the proper techniques for landing in crosswind conditions. For more information on Redbird X-Wind SE and Redbird's entire line of flight training devices, visit www.redbirdflightsimulations.com.